Everybody get out on the floor. Let's do this thing again just like we did it before. I hope you came in here to party too. Get out on the floor and let it do what it do. All you fellas, get out of your seats. Get out on the floor and just move your feet. All you ladies, get out of your chairs.
It's Famous Brown's TV show. Exciting, entertaining, and informative. And now, here's your host, P.T. Brown.
Okay, everybody, we're at WCLM Radio, and in the studios, I have with me the CEO of Stone River Records, and their major artist right now is Big G, and the CEO is Miss Cynthia Vaughn. I want to welcome you to the show.
Thank you, Preston. I'm so glad to be here.
And this is amazing. We're recording for radio and TV at the same time, so this is good. So let's start off with for folks that, well, I know him, a lot of our listeners here know. Folks that don't know Big G, let's talk about Big G and what style of music that he performs.
Well, Big G performs Southern Soul.
Okay.
He comes from the background of gospel, so he does have gospel CDs, but his main focus is Southern Soul. That's what he grew up on when he was a little boy, going to school and so forth.
Like Clarence Carter, call him Patches way back up in the woods.
Yes,
but
Roy C.
Yeah, Roy C. And see, a lot of folks don't know that artists like Clarence Carter, Roy C., Mel Waiters, Sir Charles Jones, all these are considered Southern Soul. Tyrone Davis now, and what's the other guy I like?
Bobby Blue Bland.
Bobby Blue Bland.
Millie Jackson.
Marvin Cease. All those artists now are considered Southern Soul artists. Yes. And the music is, they just changed the name, but same music. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about Stone River Records. Where did Stone River Records come from?
Well, Stone River Records started in 2003. Matter of fact, I met Big G in 2000, and when I met him, one of the conversations we had was, I knew he had one CD out, which was Stepping Out. Mm-hmm. It went out on the year of 1997, and my question to him is, where did he see himself in 5 more years?
Right.
And he wanted to be able to create more music because that was his love. And I proposed to him to start a record company that I would manage, and that would enable him to continue to create music.
Right.
And I would handle the copyright, be the publisher, and take care of everything will be in-house.
Well, a lot of times when you got the freedom to create your music and you write your music, you know, a lot of times you come out with better music, and the freedom of being able to explore different avenues with different music.
Yes.
Because a lot of artists don't write their own music. You know, somebody write a song and bring it to you, and you know, even though it sounds good when you do it, but it ain't got that in the heart touch sometimes.
Correct. And with us, we own the music. So Stone River Records own all of the music, all of Big G music. So we don't have to worry about 10 years from now, money is still coming in from that music. You know?
Right, that happened to a lot of entertainers years ago, like Jackie Wilson and all those who entrusted a record company to handle things for them, and they were actually stealing from them.
Right. Sam
Cooke was one of the first and one of the smartest recording artists because he owned his own music and he started a record company. And that's, you know, it's a lot of say-so about what happened, but, you know, they say it was a hit because he wouldn't sell out his record company, but who knows?
Right.
Same thing with Otis Redding. He had just made a deal to, you know, start his own record label and some other things, and then, you know, some people said some funny business went on because he was getting ready to fire his manager. So I'm glad that you and Big G got a good relationship, because money can make people greedy and do things they normally wouldn't do. A lot of artists, especially black artists, wind up dead years ago behind music.
Right.
You know, so and that you'll never know. But let's talk more about concerts.
Okay.
A lot of artists lip sync when they do their concert, and I know for a fact that G sings his music when he does a live concert. So what goes into putting a show together?
Well, again, I handle most of the bookings for the show.
Okay.
And one of the things that Big G is very adamant about is his music have to sound like his record.
Right.
So he's very hard on his band to learn the music like he wrote it. And we have such a good band.
Yeah, the band is bad. Tight.
Such a good band, and they are dedicated to learn the music, which is a good thing. So when you come to a concert, you're going to hear that music like the CD.
Well, matter of fact, let's go to a video, a live concert, live video, and it sounds just like the record. We'll be right back with Stone River Records. And you're listening to WCLM Radio, and we're on TV at the Famous Brown TV show. Be right back.
Sound good.
Here we go again, girl. Down that same old road we've been 1,000 times. You leaving me, and now you want to come back. After all of this time, saying you can make it right again. I don't think so. I don't think so. Tell me how can you mend my broken heart when you are the one who broke it from the very start? And tell me how can you do these things you do? But that's the things I get for loving somebody like you. Tell me how does it feel to be on your own again? And how does it feel when you're making love to my very best friend? And tell me how can you do these things you do? But that's the things I get for loving somebody like you. Tell me how can you go to sleep in your bed at night, knowing darn well the thing you did to me was right? And tell me how can you do these things you do? But that's the things I get for loving somebody like you. And you still want to come back? Tell me how can you mend my broken heart when you are the one who broke it from the very start? And tell me how can you call yourself being true with all the pain I'm feeling from loving somebody like you? Listen, girl, one day I hope you can find the man you need just for you. 'Cause when you get hurt, the pain will bring you to your knees. Oh, yeah. Keep on hurting, just keep on doing those things you do. One day, soon one day, you'll be singing the same song too. If by chance you ever come my way again, don't look my way, find yourself another man. And soon one day you'll find someone like you, and you will feel the hurt of loving somebody like you. Hang deep inside, you will feel the hurt of loving somebody like you. Bring tears to your eyes. You will feel the hurt of loving somebody like you. Feel like you're dying inside. You will feel loving somebody like you. Oh yeah.
Skylight Productions presents the Southern Soul Jamboree Show and Dance, starring Big G. Big G.
I've done right by you for 18 years now. Go to hell on.
TJ Hooker Taylor, son of legendary Johnny Taylor. Plus the Fly-By-Night Band. WHOB 88.1's Bobby J is going to be giving a rose to the first 100 ladies through the door. Plus DJ Boy Wonder and T. Scott. It's the Southern Soul Jamboree Show and Dance, Saturday, October 8th, Ramada in Williamsburg. 500 Merrimack Trail, Williamsburg, Virginia. 9 to 1:30 a.m. Doors open at 8 p.m. Tickets are only $25 in advance. Call 757-603-0650 or 757-719-2970 or 757-784-1200. Dress to impress, no sneakers. Gotta be 30 and over to attend. Orders provided and a cash bar. Saturday, October 8th. It's the Southern Soul Jamboree Show and Dance with Big G, TJ Hooker Taylor, and the Fly-By-Night Band, presented by Skylight Productions. Rent a car today. Consider Easy Car Rental, 3101 West Broad. Let car rental superstar C.E.O. Bell get you in a small, medium, or large car. Call 804-358-3406. Easy Car Rental. Easy Car Rental. $29.95 a day. No credit card needed, and they'll pick you up virtually anywhere in the Richmond area. Free. Easy Car Rental, 3101 West Broad. 804-358-3406. Talk to C.L. Bell.
All right, we're right back, and that was a nice video. And
Thank you.
What I like about it is some artists, when you hear the record, and then when you go see them live, it don't
Sound like.
sound like.
Yeah. And we've also started doing videos of different songs with different scenery. So Big G is a good storyteller. That's one thing that he's known for. So when you get a chance, go to YouTube and put in Big G, Somebody Like You,
Right.
or Big G, Last Paycheck.
Right.
If you put Big G, you're going to start seeing a lot of videos come up.
Well, I was on YouTube looking the other day, and he's got some gospel videos on.
I Humble Myself is on there, and I have a lot of nice reviews and a lot of people listening to it, reaching out to me on it.
Now, do you see in the future him doing more gospel or a balance of both, or?
I do see that he will be doing more gospel CDs, but his main CD, matter of fact, we're working on one now. Another Southern Soul CD be coming out in the near future. So he has a lot still, bottled up in that head, because again, everything comes out from him.
Well, it's amazing how he writes his songs and stuff.
He normally starts with the lead guitar, because that's his baby. There's that lead. Going to the bass from the keyboards, and then he'll lay down the lyrics. It's amazing to see.
Yeah, I noticed one time he didn't play while he was singing, but I noticed the last few concerts that he was actually playing and singing. So is that going to be the new Big G, or it's a balance of sometime I'll play and sometime I won't play?
Sometime he'll play and sometime he won't. But mostly every concert you'll see him playing. But he probably will put down a guitar now and just sing a few songs, because we do have a lead guitar player with us.
But I know a few guitar players that I don't say it's hard to keep your rhythm, I guess you call it rhythm or beat, and sing at the same time. So if you find someone that can do that, it's a rare talent.
Well, you have to learn the music too.
First, okay.
You have to be confident in the music. So, and again, G creates the music, so he already know the music. He's comfortable with that,
Now, a lot of folks are moving to Atlanta. Now, as your record company grow and Big G music grow around the country, is Richmond still going to be your base, or you are planning on moving to another city?
Richmond is going to be our base.
Okay.
G is from Charlotte County Courthouse, and I know
that's up in the country, y'all.
and we're going to stay in the Virginia area. But again, we started to do a lot of traveling, especially in the Mississippi, Alabama area, working with someone there who wanted to bring us to Texas. So we're doing more traveling.
Okay. Right now, how many CDs do Big G have on the market?
Right now we have 17 Southern Soul, 2 gospel, and 1 Christmas, and we have DVDs also.
Now he got one song called "I Can't Do It." Now is that?
No, I Can Do It.
I Can Do It. Is that Southern Soul, or it seemed to be a little rap? Is that
it's Southern Soul.
I know it's Southern Soul.
Southern Soul.
Is that one of his rap songs?
Well, yes, it's rap. It's a Southern Soul rap. It's a different than a the young folks rap. It's more that Southern Soul groove to it. But yes.
But I think if the young generation get to hold to that song and listen to it, I think it's going to really hop off.
Well, that's just like Last Paycheck. We have over 200 and something thousand hits on it, and that video has just been, a lot of young people are looking at the video.
Yeah, because they're trying to get to that 18 years and get that last paycheck out the way.
Yeah, so we continue to try to keep the music fresh and keep a difference. Don't always have that same feel.
Right. But how long do G stay in the studio? I know some guy, I used to look at stuff on TV and it said some of these rappers go in there on a Monday and may not come out for a week, and they have the food and everything brought into the studio, and they just won't leave when they got that little groove going. Nobody want to leave the studio. So is that
well, when G is doing his part and that's creating the music, he's there all through the night. Now his normal is really nighttime,
Nighttime.
And then he'll listen to it in the day, but he stays in there constantly. He's always in the studio.
All right, but right now let's go to another Big G video, and we'll be right back. Find out what he made in the studio lately. Big G, right here.
Hello, may I speak to Mr. G?
Speaking.
This is Ms. Vaughn from the Division of Child Support. We're calling to inform you that your son is 18 years old today, and this will be your last paycheck that will be taking child support from. Thank you. Have a good day.
Oh my Lordy, what a beautiful day. I just can't believe the news I got. I hope it's true. I just got a phone call and it made my day. Oh yeah, I'll soon find out whether it's true or not. I gotta check this. For 18 years I've been paying this woman, yeah, and I never missed a day. I got a call from child support, said the end is coming, yeah. I can't believe it's been 18 years. This is the last paycheck she's gonna get from me. From now on, this is how it's gonna be. Don't you call my house, don't you ring my cell phone. You have no reason to call me whatsoever. I've done right by you for 18 years, now go to hell on. Oh yeah, I just can't believe it's true. This thing started long time ago. I remember it just like it was yesterday. Me and you and some of your girls went to a Big G show. Yeah, see, you didn't know I liked Big G. I was at that show too. But you didn't know that I was at that show too, yeah. Standing on the 5th row watching everything you did. That is when I saw my best friend all over you. You know, I always had a feeling something was going on between you two. I came home that night, packed my bags, paid support for 18 years, now you can kiss my bag. This is the last paycheck that you're gonna get from me. You have no reason to call me whatsoever. From now on, this is how it's gonna be. I don't care if you get mad, I just don't care. Don't you call my house, don't you ring my cell phone, yeah. My son needs anything, he can call me himself. I've done right by you for 18 years, now go to hell. Speaking of her, my son, he know I love him. Check this. My son can call me each and every day. No matter who I'm with or where I'm at, he's always mine. But if you and I pass on the street, don't you look my way. I just might pick up something and throw it at you. For 18 years, girl, you pulled my chain. Had me like a pit bull on a rope. Every time I got a race, you took me straight to the main. Oh, yeah. This is the last paycheck she's gonna get from me. I hope you saved some money, because if you didn't, you're out of luck. From now on, this is how it's gonna be. And you know, I don't wish you bad luck. I really don't wish you anything. Don't you call my house, don't you ring my cell phone. I tell you what, let me take that back. There's one more thing I want to wish you. I've done right by you for 18 years, now go to hell on, yeah. This song is for all you people, whether it be a man or woman that pay that child support. I know sometimes it gets hard, but at least if you do the best you can, then you can feel good about the whole situation. Oh, yeah.
This court is now in session.
In jail, need bail to get out? Call Brown Bail Bonding Company at 804-732-3561. That's 804-732-3561. Anytime, anywhere, any court. That's Brown Bail Bonding Company, 804-732-3561. In jail, need bail to get out? Call Brown. If you're having legal troubles, call Virginia Law Center PC, a professional full-service law firm that handles traffic, DUI, criminal defense, divorces, and accident cases in state and federal courts. Call 804-722-1457 or 804-255-7290 and ask for H. Otis Brown, JDPC. That's if you're having any type of legal trouble at all, call Virginia Law Center and ask for Mr. Brown.
1450 WCLM AM.
The most soulful radio station on the East Coast.
We connect the music.
Yeah, it's Friday. Get down, famous Brown. Get down.
RW Groove, Stone Cold Soul Jams.
You are now
Southern Blues.
jamming with the best.
Our community.
The Tanya Frey and Friends Talk Show, Wednesdays at 2 p.m. on the heart and soul of the city.
And the Spiritual Dots. 1450 WCLM AM. And WCLMRadioOnline.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please?
You ready to begin? Finally, the time has...
Check out Louis V. and the Grown and Sexy Show every Friday, 5 p.m. and 10 p.m. on Richmond's Heart and Soul, 1450 WCLM.
And sex, this is for the grown.
Louis D. Yeah.
That's another fantastic video. You know what I really miss? You remember years ago, what's that man's name? Donnie Simpson. When Donnie Simpson first started out with the videos, and we got an opportunity to see all the R&B groups, and then they started bringing in the hip hop groups, and then all the R&B groups kind of faded away. You know, I miss seeing all those groups.
Well, you know, every year, this is the 7th annual Father's Day show that I've given. Every year we give a Father's Day show.
Right.
And the reason is we're trying to bring artists in, Southern Soul artists in the area. You know, keep the music going.
Well, I see this year you brought in Joe Tex Jr. And you brought in Johnny Taylor's son.
Well, no, Johnny Taylor's son was at another
event. You brought who? You brought Sir John, Kenny Wayne,
Sir Jonathan Burton, Joe Tex, and I think that was it.
I missed this year.
Band.
I usually go, but I missed this year because I was in Virginia Beach doing something else. But tell me about Joe Tex Jr. Do he sound like his dad, or
he sounds a lot like his dad?
Do he sing his songs, or he got his own songs?
He sings his songs, and he has new songs himself. but he tried to keep his father,
image out there and reputation.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of folks didn't know that Joe Tex is saying that James Brown stole some of his moves, and they had a little beef going on for a little while. But if you go back on YouTube and pull up some of the old Joe Tex recordings, you'll see Joe Tex dancing. And it's a lot of similarity to James Brown and Joe Tex. Joe Tex probably was better with the mic, throwing the mic out and catching it and spinning around than James Brown. But it's, a lot of rumors and a lot of stuff out there.
Well, and I also want to say thank you to WCLM,
right.
Allowing Big G to have his radio show.
Oh, yeah.
That's something that is really beneficial.
Now, all y'all Southern Soul artists that can't get your music played around the country, Big G is playing your music, send him a check. Matter of fact, send the radio station a check too. But we try to keep that old flavor going along with Southern Soul because it's so close together. And probably, I don't know, G might be the only Southern Soul artist with a radio show.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, there are some in Mississippi. I can't tell you exactly. But I think there's one or two in Mississippi.
I can't think of
G will be able to tell you exactly.
Well, he's the best one. Let's leave it that way. He's the best.
I think so.
He's the best one. Before we go, let's talk about how someone can book Big G, how you can buy the music, and how they can get in contact with you. Well, you can always go on to our website, which is Big G Sounds. That's BIGGSOUNDS.com. Email address is biggsounds@gmail.com. You can call me directly. My cell number is 804-615-2196. And my voicemail, you can just leave me a message, is 804-232-5300. And I'm also on Facebook. So if you're looking to book a show, need music, want to go online, you can go on the Big G website, click the music, and it'll take you right to all of his music. Or again, if you don't want to do it online, just call me, and I'll be glad to send it to you.
It's the middle of the day, girl, I'm feeling fine. Thinking about the love we made last night. I'm just thinking about it, baby. Chills up and down my spine. Started out on the phone, just trying to talk it out. The next thing you know, you make my love come down on me, baby. Ooh, my body was rolling.
For the last 30 minutes, you've been entertained by the Famous Brown TV Show. Join us next weekend at these same times for the Famous Brown TV Show with your host, P.T. Brown.